Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be discussing workers' comp COVID issues. The first one we're going to talk about is people who are actually not working but still getting paid. Those people you do not have to pay workers' comp premiums on, but you will have to document and prove to the auditor that they were not doing any work. So keep separate payroll records if that's appropriate for the time they were doing nothing versus actually doing something. But if they were getting paid for, in fact, doing nothing, there would be no premium charge. Another one, work from home. If you have people who would otherwise be doing something else, let's say a factory worker, but now they're at home doing reports because they cannot go into the factory, those people are under the clerical classification while they're at home doing that kind of work. The rates are considerably lower, so if you have people in that situation, make sure that you keep, again, separate payroll records to keep track. You need to be able to prove this stuff when the audit time comes. The other part about that is work from home. There will be some people, more people, working from home permanently now. And there will be a new classification, 8871, effective January 1 for those people. The advantage of that is that we expect that classification to be cheaper in the future than 8810. There are other states that have had that for a while, and those rates are in fact less. So our expectation is that 8871 in California will be less also. That will probably take a couple of years. You'll be using the 8810 rates in the meantime, but keep separate records so that when that time comes, you will get advantage of the lower rate. Claims. A lot going on with the claims. There was an executive order by Governor Newsom a few months ago creating what they called a rebuttable presumption of coverage, so that if someone got COVID and they were at work, you didn't have to prove that they got it at work. The presumption was that they did get it at work. You had to prove otherwise. That's the rebuttable part. If you could prove that they were never around people with COVID, they couldn't possibly have caught it at work, then you could rebut that and have it not covered. But it created an obstacle. That expired in July, and now that same rebuttable presumption only applies to people in healthcare and police and some situations like that. There are some reporting requirements we're not going to go into now. They're a little bit too detailed to cover in this overview, that if you have people that have had COVID, whether or not they caught it at work, you do need to report it. Impact on XMOD. Everyone's concern, of course, is if they report these claims and the insurance company pays them, that will be charged against their experience mod. There is some debate on how that's actually going to play out, but if they did not appear to get it at work, but it is covered by workers' compensation, then it should not be charged against you on your experience mod calculation. So again, keep records. If you have people that do report claims for COVID and it is payable under workers' comp, be prepared to argue that they did not catch it at work. Okay, that's it for this. We'll be talking about some other COVID issues in the future editions in the next few weeks. Thank you very much.